Hello and welcome to Let's Play Aladdin on the Sega Master System. Here's the introduction sequence. This game is really short, so I should be able to complete it in one video. This game follows the plot of the film really closely. If you don't know the plot of Disney's Aladdin, just read about it on Wikipedia. And here's the title screen. Disney's Aladdin, copyright 1994 The Walt Disney Company, copyright 1994 Sega. Okay, press the start button and let's choose game start, and here we go. Okay, so Aladdin's about to steal a loaf of bread from a shopkeeper. There's one thing I don't get about Aladdin. I mean, every shopkeeper in this universe is judge, jury and executioner. I mean, you know, I wouldn't expect every shopkeeper to have a sword and be willing to amputate your arm just for shoplifting. I mean, what if you were framed? Isn't there some sort of appeals process? You know. The apples are worth 1 circle of health. Loaves of bread are worth 2, despite the fact that we just nicked a loaf of bread. There are other loaves of bread sort of scattered around, which renders taking loaves of bread without paying for them completely redundant. Because Aladdin could have just found one around here. Yeah. Many levels in this game are auto side-scrolling. This is in contrast, I think, to the Game Boy version, which is the only other version of Aladdin I've completed. I actually prefer the Game Boy version. It has better music, better gameplay, but of course lacks the colour. Anyway, that's the end of that. That was extremely easy. Alright, now yet another cutscene. There's the princess taking an apple for a child, and she doesn't know that you have to pay for it. You'd better be able to pay for that apple. Pay? Yes, what a notion. Actually paying for something. Thief, do you know what the penalty is for stealing? I mean, I just don't get it. I mean, the shopkeepers, they're armed and they can deal out their own justice, which is really harsh, really harsh justice. I mean, I just don't get it. Okay, so now there's another side-scrolling level, except this time we have the princess in disguise following us, but it's the same sort of thing. Really simple. Just don't fall down the holes. As long as you make the jump, she will as well. For some reason people leave barrels on top of roofs. I have no idea why. Okay. Another cutscene. For some reason the princess is able to do that as well, despite the fact that Aladdin took the pole with him. You don't seem to know how dangerous Agrabah can be. I'm a fast learner. Blimey, get on with it. It's not much, but it's got a great view. It's wonderful. So where are you from? Chat-up line of the century, ladies and gentlemen. What does it matter? I ran away and I'm not going back. Yeah, she treated that chat-up line with the contempt it deserved. Well done, girl. Uh-oh. Do you trust me? Yes. Ooh. Looks like he was going after the picture of a hand there. Two hands, rather. How do they make that? That would have broken every bone in their body. Especially on that floor. Unhand him by order of the princess. Their hands aren't on him. I would, princess, except my orders come from Jafar. You know, you can almost read that as my orders come from afar. You'll have to take it up with him. No. More plot. Nice to see she's had a shower. Princess, how may I be of service? The guards just took a boy from the market on your orders. Your father has charged me with keeping peace in Agrabah. What was his crime? Running around with trousers like MC Hammer. Why? Kidnapping the princess, of course. He didn't kidnap me, I ran away. And bizarrely you've come back despite saying that you were never going back. Oh dear, how frightfully upsetting. Had I but known. What do you mean? Sadly, the boy's sentence has already been carried out. Death by beheading. Oh no. How? How could you? Oh, but here he is. Hunchbacked old man. Who are you? There's more cutscene in this than gameplay, come on. A lowly prisoner like you, not yourself, like you. So redundant reflexive, we've been through this. But I know of a cave, boy, a cave of wonders filled with treasures beyond your wildest dreams. Why would you share this treasure with me? I need a young pair of legs and a strong back to go in after it. But it's out there, we're in here. Ah, things aren't always what they seem. Right. That doesn't explain it. How did you get out of there? Touch nothing but the lamp. Oh yeah, this level. Yeah, we have to... bizarrely, we have to avoid treasure, which is sort of like the opposite of what we normally do in games. Quickly, my boy. How did they get there? I can't remember the film, but I'm sure there's an explanation, but it isn't in this game. Okay, here's the next level, and it's not a side-scroller. For some reason, water hurts you, so try to avoid it. Jump and grab onto this ledge. Grabbing is done automatically, so we just have to jump from the right place like this. There we go. It's a bit like Prince of Persia. Okay, go down here. Yep. Gets me every time. I think there's another one over here. I'll try to avoid it. Yep, there it is. Good. Okay, down the staircase by pressing the down left diagonal. There's an apple there. That would be good for health, so get that. Don't try and kill the bats. Just avoid them. I don't even know if there is a way to kill the bats, to be honest. Okay, big jump, and then that's it. Perfect. Okay, here we have to run and slide. To run, we double tap the directional button, and to slide while running, press button 1. So like this. There we go. That's the only way past that. I think there's a boulder. Yeah, that's the only way past that. I remember when I first played this game, I tried for ages trying to get past that. It really annoyed me until I realised that we could run and slide. Anyway, jump across here. Perfect. Okay, go down here. Now to make the spikes go away, just duck and then press button 2 to creep along, and the spikes won't come back up again. There's a button over here. I don't know what the button does, but I always press it. There's a loaf of bread there. Now I have no idea how to get that loaf of bread without dying. So if anyone does know, could you please leave me a comment explaining to me how getting that loaf of bread without dying is actually possible. I think it might be something. There might be a way to hang off a ledge without jumping, so hanging off like this, like on Prince of Persia. But I've no idea how to do that. So that loaf of bread, in my opinion, well, at the moment, all I know is that if I want that loaf of bread, I have to die. Anyway, there's a scarab thing, so get that. Anyway, yeah, so leave me a comment if you do know. Don't go up the staircase yet, because we need to get a key. It's a boulder, yeah. Just remembered that. And the key is over here. Yeah, we have to stand in the right place. Yep. Nope. There we go. Yeah, so we have to get a key first, and the key is over here. So nab the key, and then go back once you have the key. Okay, climb up here, a little bit further forward. Lovely. The boulder will have returned, so yeah. Yep, that's why you want to creep past them. Don't try to be tricky like that. Okay, so climb up the stairs now. Okay, and an infinite number of bats appear here, so just duck to avoid them, but they don't stop coming. Is what I'm trying to convey. There's another boulder here, I think. Yep, there it is. Okay, avoid the water like before. Not only will the water hurt you, but it will stop your jump, and so you might fall into the pit and lose a life. Okay, here there's a sort of quote-unquote puzzle. Just pick up the pebble by pressing down like that, and then we have to throw it in this skull thing, and then the door opens. That's it. That was the hardest puzzle known to man. Anyway, go down the stairs. There's nothing beyond the... well, there's nothing underneath the stairs. Okay, there's a bat here or something. Yeah, there it is. Why didn't I duck? Okay, jump again. Oh, unbelievable. Okay, jump across. Need that loaf of bread now. Okay, that's it. Beautiful. How did that get me? There we go. Okay, that door needs a key, so that's why I picked up the key earlier. If you don't have the key, you are trapped there forever, I think. Or you have to go back for it. Whatever. Okay, here's the cutscene where Aladdin meets the magic carpet, and bizarrely a Boo has appeared out of nowhere. I mean, he must have been hiding up Aladdin's trousers, or something like that. Wow, a magic carpet. You don't know that, because it hasn't flown yet. Magic carpets have to fly. Maybe you can help us find this lamp. Okay, now it's a magic carpet, definitely. And a Boo disappeared into Aladdin's head somehow, I've no idea how. Okay, here there are bits of treasure that you can touch. If you touch them, it's instant death. Aladdin will sort of kneel down as the ceiling collapses, and your health will go down bit by bit, and you're powerless to resist. For some reason, Aladdin doesn't ride the magic carpet here. He just sort of lets it guide him. Oh, whoops. I've no idea why. Okay, jump over the treasure. Otherwise, if you touch it, it's instant death. And again with that one. And again for that one. I have a lamp like Aladdin's lamp, you know. I got it off eBay for about £15 or something. It's really nice. It's made out of brass. You can put oil in it. I usually put paraffin, called kerosene in America. And you put a wick in it, which is like a tubular bit of string. Let it soak up the oil. And then you light it, and it burns quite nicely. The only trouble is that you have to keep it perfectly horizontal, otherwise it can leak really easily. If you want, you can put some scented oil in. You can put some scented oil in it, and then burn that, and it can make a nice smell around your house. But I've never done that because I just wanted it for the light, effect, really. Anyway, so that's that level, and now we get another cutscene. This is all automatic, which I'm glad about actually, because that jump there on that tiny platform looks really awkward. And the lamp is just here. But oh no, Abu can't help himself. Infidels, you have touched the forbidden treasures. Now you shall never again see the light of day. Who's saying that? Some sort of snake that looks like sort of Quagmire from Family Guy, I think. And then we get another side-scrolling level. Yeah, we just picked up a Boo there who bizarrely managed to transport himself right in front of us. Sometimes you can die instantly in this level. I think it's if you touch the lava or one of the fire jet things. So try not to touch them. But it sometimes happens. Yeah, there is health here. Bizarrely, loaves of bread. Maybe that's how they bake them. That would make sense, you know. I'm just going to go and bake some bread. Okay, I'm going to go inside a volcano thing and put some dough next to some lava. I really want some bread now. So some nice fresh bread and some butter. Anyway, that's the end of that easy level. And then we get a huge cutscene. Enjoy. Give me the lamp. Help me. I can't hold on. First, give me the lamp. And he does, and guess what happens? And now for your reward, your eternal reward. No good deed goes unpunished, I'm afraid. But Abu manages to take the lamp back from him, and let me go down here. Nice going, Abu. I knew someone at that school who insisted that Apu from The Simpsons was called Abu, and he wouldn't even back down, even presented with evidence. Anyway, nice to be back, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, what's your name? Aladdin. Say, you're a lot smaller than my last master. Wait a minute. I'm your master? That's right. What would you wish of me? 3 wishes to be exact. I don't know, Abu. He probably can't even get us out of this cave. Excuse me? Are you talking to me? You're getting your wishes, so sit down. We are out of here. Well, how about that, huh? Do you doubt me now? You sure showed me. Now, about my 3 wishes. Dust my ears deceive me? He means do my ears deceive me. You are down by 1, boy. That's not how you use the word dust. I'll explain that in a bit. It gives me an excuse. I never actually wished to get out of the cave. You did that on your own. There's more cutscene than game in this game. Alright, you win, but no more freebies. So, 3 wishes. What would you wish for? Freedom. To be my own master. I'll set you free. Yeah, right. No, really, I promise, after I make my first 2 wishes, I'll use my 3rd wish to set you free. Well, here's hoping. Now, what is it you want most? Well, there's this girl. But she's the princess. Even to have a chance, I'd have to be... That's it. Genie, I wish for you to make me a prince. Wishmaster, that's a good film. Alright. Yeah, it's about an evil genie. I think they made 3 sequels for it. Each one progressively worse than the last. To the palace. Yeah, Wishmaster. He's sort of like a malevolent genie. You wish for something and he gives you something nasty because you didn't word it properly. Anyway, let me explain about the word dust. There's no time limit, so I can just sit through and let you enjoy my explanation. Yeah, dust is the version of do that's used with thou, which is like an old-fashioned word meaning you. So instead of saying you are good, you would say thou art good, and instead of saying you do good, it would be thou dost good. So dust is only used with thou, like does is only used with he, she, it, etc. In fact, there's actually an old-fashioned version of does, and it's doth. So you could say he doth it instead of he does it. And yes, it is pronounced dust and doth, despite the fact that they have O's in them, in the same way that does is pronounced does and not does. Even though it has an O in it, so it's dust and doth. Also with thou, also our other verbs change with thou, such as would turns to wouldst, will turns to wilt, shall turns to shalt, can turns to canst. I don't know what happens to must. I'm assuming it just stays as must. Yes, so there's wouldst, shouldst, couldst. I think it's mightest. Mayest, and in fact every other, even past tenses turn into they change as well, such as didst, forgottest, which is different actually, because with he, she, it doesn't change to forgot, it still forgot, which is interesting I find. But yeah, so it changes, so thou changes even past tenses as well. So anyway, that's what dust means. So so they used dust, they used it wrongly back there because they're ignorant. Anyway, so let's actually do this level. If those men touch you, it's instant death. So don't let them touch you. Okay, nab that key and then climb up here. You can throw pebbles at the men when you find some pebbles, and it will stun them for a short period of time. And they are necessary. The pebbles, I mean. Okay, so there's one. Okay, so we can use that key on that door and then climb up here. That's it. Okay, we need a pebble here. There we go. Quickly run past him while he's spinning or whatever. Okay, jump over here. Get this pebble if you want it. You can make the pebbles reappear so you can get more if you go down some... if you go down a staircase or something and then come back up again. Anyway, go this way first because we can go to where we were before. And here are 2 pebbles. I'll see if I can get quite a few of these because they are kind of handy. So down again, and they've reappeared. Whoop-de-doo. I'll get these and then 2 more, and then I'll go because you don't really need that many of them. But the more you have, the easier it gets, really. Just in case you do sort of get close to running out. But yeah, there's no time limit, so in theory you could get up to 99 of them. Can't seem to climb up. There we go. Yeah, so, but if you want to do that, be my guest. I mean, it's pretty boring though. We don't really need 99, but... yeah, so this one's reappeared now. Just more than about 3 or 4 is needed, really. And up here. Okay, there's another key here, so be sure to nab that. Yeah, I was sure to nab it, so I did. Oh, I don't know why I'm jumping there. Yeah, we need this key to open this, and then we climb up here, avoid that thing, which is really easy. And up here we go. Another thing to avoid. Go away. There's an apple there if you need it, which we don't, but I'll get it anyway. I could have done with that in one of the previous levels. But that was mighty difficult. Right, another pebble. Makes up for the one we used. But I could go up and get another one if I wanted to. There's another scarab bit there. Okay, wait for that man to turn around and then use a pebble on him. There we go, and then go down here quickly before he snaps out of it. Which does happen surprisingly quickly, I assure you. Okay, we can't get in there yet because we don't have a key, so let's go and get one. Again, we can't get in there, so go down here. There's another apple. Shouldn't need the pebble there, good. Oh yeah, here we have to put a pebble into there, that's right, yeah. There we go, and then climb back up. I always forget that. There's another key, and then climb up and then go up the stairs. Lovely jubbly. Another key, so nab that. There we go. And we can't because we can only hold one, but oh well. Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I'll have to do that again because I have to open the door and then get the key. That's right. More chance to die. Careful you don't accidentally jump in the hole there. I have done that before. Make sure you press jump without holding the directional button. Otherwise you'll jump forward. Okay, go in here. Use the last key. Oh yeah, get him to... He has to press the button. Come on. There we go, he goes mental and then he opens the door for him, which is really stupid. Okay, that's that. Wait for him to turn around and then go. So there's another pebble there. I'll just go this way first. Can't remember which way to go. I'll go this way first. Let's get that pebble. Yeah, we need this key, that's right. Come on. I'll do one more, then I'll run past him. Come on, go. God, that was close. Yeah. So that was the key. So that's why we went up there. We can get another pebble to replace one of the ones we missed. But yeah, that's why it's a good idea to get more pebbles earlier, so you can do that sort of thing. It makes that bit easier. Okay, and jump across. Oh, that's close. Hate that jump. And then up here. Okay, we have a key, so... Oh, we can't actually open that. I think we have to get this man to... Oh yeah, to press the button. Go on and press the button. Oh. Alright, I'll press it then, blimey. I have to do everything round here, don't I? Even though I don't even need this loaf of bread. Because Lazy Bones can't get off his arse. bone idle he is. He's always been like that, I think. You know, ever since he was a young man. Anyway, here. Get the pebble. We need to throw a pebble here, that's why they give you one. Opens the door. That's why we need a key to open that one, and then that's that. And another cutscene, whoop-de-doo. Your Majesty, I am Prince Ali Ababwa, and I have journeyed many leagues from afar to seek your daughter's hand. Isn't that nice? I'm delighted to meet you. I don't trust him, sire. Just let her meet me. I will win your daughter. I will win your daughter. How dare you, standing around deciding my future? I am not a prize to be won. Yeah, you go, girl. Aladdin's like, I don't want her anymore, not with that attitude. But don't worry, Prince Ali. Just give her time to cool down. She'll warm up to you. I was doing an impression of Jasmine's general state of mind attitude. I'm no prize, baby. I think it's time to say goodbye to Prince Abubu. Hey, that's like the bloke from Double Dragon. Oh no, he's a Bobo. Oh, the Double Dragon film wasn't that horrible. If you've ever seen the Double Dragon film, then I pity you. If you haven't, please don't watch it. It's awful. Princess Jasmine, it's me, Prince Ali Ababwa. Nope, bizarrely, she has a pet tiger. Although what a tiger is doing in a desert, I don't know. I do not want to see you. Please, princess, give me a chance. Go, jump off a balcony. Charming woman. He did it. No. How are you doing that? It's a magic carpet. Oh, well, that explains that then. You know, it's a magic carpet. That's the end of that. I don't need. There are no follow-up questions. You don't want to go for a ride, do you? Yes, I'm more concerned with whether I want to go for a ride rather than a magic carpet. Is it safe? Well, it's called a magic carpet. What do you think? Actually, I don't know. Do you trust me? Isn't that what he said earlier? What did you just say? Do you trust me? Yes. Okay. Yes, it's another side-scrolling level. This music was done a lot better on the Game Boy version. It's also the title screen music on the Game Boy version. I really do like that game. Okay, so we're in a desert, avoiding horses and geese, and there's the Sphinx and whirlwinds. Yeah, Try your best to avoid the buildings at the start of this level. If you touch them, if you touch the side of them, they can cause instant death for some reason. And now we're flying past mushroom clouds from a nuclear war. Seriously, what are they? Like giant trees? Are they tornadoes or something? I don't know. A whole new world. I don't know where to go, or something. They're the words, I think. Did you like my voice? I'm thinking of auditioning for X Factor. Anyway, did they have fireworks in those days? I don't know, maybe they did. Oh, how romantic. It's all so magical, hence magic carpet. And nuclear bombs. It's a shame Abu had to miss this. Oh, she's trying to catch him out, look. And he falls for it. Nah, he doesn't really like to fly. Ah. Blimey, you would not be good in a police interview, would you? It is you, which is actually bad because he is a criminal, so he should be practicing, for that sort of thing. Why did you lie to me? Did you think I wouldn't figure it out? Yes, I did. The truth is, I sometimes dress as a commoner to escape the pressures of palace life. Why didn't you just tell me? Oh, Aladdin, don't you know you just have to be yourself and all the girls will like you forevermore? Well, you know, royalty going into the city in disguise sounds a little strange, don't you think? Just be yourself, Aladdin. That's the only thing that matters. That's what girls like. They don't like if you have a lot of money, they just want you to be yourself. Not that strange. And that's why you see loads and loads of the best looking women with the ugliest dorky men, because they're just being themselves. That explains it. Mystery solved. Okay, now what? Oh, he's caught. I'm afraid you've worn out your welcome, Prince Abubu. I wish I were playing Double Dragon right now. Soldiers, make sure he is never found. Will do, my lad. Nope. Pushed off a cliff or something. Where'd they get the water in a desert? Ow, kid. Snap out of it. I can't help you unless you make a wish. You have to say, Genie, I want you to save my life. I'll take that as a yes. That's the second rule he's broken. He gave a free wish and he's done that. I mean, why doesn't he just wish for his own freedom? Genie, thanks. Don't scare me like that. Father, where is Prince Ali? Prince Ali, whatever, however you want to pronounce it. That reminds me, Muhammad Ali's heavyweight boxing on the Game Boy. Not a pretty game. Prince Ali left, like all the others. Yeah, it's far too difficult, Muhammad Ali's heavyweight boxing. Anyway, better check your crystal ball, Jafar. Prince Ali. You're alive. He's alive. Alive! Right, another side-scrolling level. Relatively easy. Ow. I said this was relatively easy, don't make me look bad. That was close. So that's it, you had the lamp all this time. Can it be? My daughter has finally chosen a suitor? More like your granddaughter. Blimey, how old are you? You two will be wed at once, and then you, my boy, will become Sultan. Sultan? Genie, I'm really sorry, but I need you. Without you, I'm just Aladdin. Ladies and gentlemen, my daughter has chosen a suitor, Prince Ali Ababwa. Uh-oh. Genie. The power is mine. I am your master now. And now, slave, grant me my first wish. I wish to be Sultan. My second wish is to be the most powerful sorcerer in the world. Genie, stop. Now, my princess, there is someone I would like to introduce to you. Take a look at your precious Prince Ali, or should we say, Aladdin. What's wrong with his name? I am going to send you to the end of the earth where you belong. Oh no, he's another flat earther. No more of them, please. But luckily the magic carpet rescues us. Ali! How many times do I have to kill you? Boy, you haven't killed him once. Just magic up a gun and shoot him, or whatever. Like a sword and chop his head off yourself. You deceiving shrew, I'll deal with you in time. Okay, here's the last boss. Okay, stand underneath the sword until it drops on you, and then avoid it, and then go and pick it up. Whoops. Then hit Jafar with it, there we go. And then this happens. I always think Jafar looks a bit like Medanda from Kung Fu Kid, if you remember the last boss from Kung Fu Kid. Anyway, he turns into a giant cobra. Just avoid the firepower like that. And then when you get an opportunity, just hit him. Getting pushed back like that doesn't hurt, so don't worry. Anyway, the goal here is to push the giant cobra till it's off the screen. Like that with the sword. Just keep hitting him until he goes off the screen and then he dies. Or something. Whoops. There we go. Try not to lose too much health because then you'll die. Self-explanatory, really, isn't it? Self-explanatory. Okay, wait for one more. There we go. He's nearly finished. One or two more hits to go. Oh, I can't believe I fell for that. Okay, one more hit. Okay, one more hit this time. Okay, he's mine. That's the end of him. And that's that. Fool! You thought you could outwit the most powerful being on Earth? He wasn't trying to outwit you, just trying to hit you with the sword until you went off the screen. You're not so powerful. The Genie has more power than you'll ever have. I think I'm getting dyslexia. You're right, his power does exceed my own. Slave? I'm ready to make my third wish. Why is it always 3 wishes anyway? Why not just 1? I wish to be an all-powerful genie. Oh, he's outsmarted him there, look. Look, boys, he's outsmarted him. The universe is an open book before me. Mine to command, to control. How did they manage to make 2 sequels for this film? Honestly, I mean he gets turned into a genie. Anyway, what's happening? You wanted to be a genie? You got it, and everything that goes with it. Owl, you little genius. "10,000 years in the Cave of Wonders ought to chill him out." I'm sorry I lied to you about being a prince. I know why you did. It's because I'm so damn beautiful. I guess this is goodbye. Ow, no problem, you've got 1 wish left. But Genie, what about your freedom? Of course, I want to be free. I mean, if Jafar were the most powerful sorcerer in the universe, why can he make himself more powerful? I don't get it. But this is love. Just say the word and you're a prince again. Oh, how lovely of the genie. How romantic. A single tear goes to my... or rather comes from my eye. Aladdin. Not sure how... my knowledge of anatomy is lacking. Jasmine. Yeah, I think tears go to your eyes rather than come from. I do love you, but I can't pretend to be something I'm not. Yes, you can. Loads of pretenders in the history of monarchies. Loads of them. I mean, look at William the Conqueror. He was a literal bastard. Genie, I wish for your freedom. Henry Tudor. I mean, he was another pretender. He just won a battle and became king. Quick, wish for something. Anything. Say, I want the Nile. I wish for the Nile. No way. So, if he wanted to, he still could give him the Nile. So it's just a choice. Being a genie is just a choice thing. I'm free. So it's just a choice thing. I'm off to see the world. So the only thing that was making him nice was just because he had no choice in it. If he has a choice in whether to grant wishes or not, he's more of a dick. Congratulations. Father. Genie, I'm going to miss you. Me too, Al. No matter what anybody says, you'll always be a prince to me. You've certainly proved your worth as far as I'm concerned. It's the law that's the problem. What we need is a new law. From this day forth, the princess shall marry whomever she deems worthy. They actually said whomever. I'm really pleased with that. Thank you. That's made my day. Father, yeah, to hell with democracy and judiciary and legislature. We're all in favour of autocracies now. I choose you, Aladdin. Yeah, no need for any law making or votes or anything. Just he decides, and thank goodness he's not evil. Congratulations, Aladdin. You can just change the law because he's in command of everything. Welcome to Saudi Arabia. Diddlum-ch. Anyway, thanks for everything, Genie. Well, I can't do any more damage around here. Christ, this is boring. Get on with it. And now I am out of here. I'm sorry, this is one of the worst Master System games ever. It's too easy, it's boring, the cutscenes go far too slowly. Bye-bye, you crazy lovebirds. Goodbye and good luck, Genie. Okay, this law the Sultan's just sort of passed. I mean, what if Jasmine decided she wants a bad boy motorcycle, like I'm free, you know, that she wants some sort of Hell's Angel member or some sort of gangster from a prison, then he would be the, you know, he would be the Sultan. You know, I don't think it's a good idea to put the to put the decision of who becomes Sultan in the hands of a teenage girl. I just don't think that's a good idea. Yes, I'm in love with so-and-so mass murderer from prison. Yes, we're in love. As soon as he gets out in 20 years, we're marrying and he's going to become Sultan. Oh, good idea. Good idea. Yes, and thus begins the period of rule by a serial killer, where he legalized murder and drugs and various other nasty things. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Anyway, that was Aladdin. I'm sorry for my moaning and talking a lot of rubbish during this playthrough. You'll have to forgive me, it's because this game is pretty boring, the cutscenes are ridiculously slow, and I need something to entertain myself while the game goes on, really. So I apologise for that, but this is Aladdin. Again, I'll say it again, the Game Boy version is a million times better, even though it has no colour. That's really good music. I do advise you to listen to the music of the Game Boy version. I might do a playthrough of it one day. I mean, there's none of that annoying auto side-scrolling nonsense in the Game Boy version as far as I'm aware. You know, it's just sort of pure platforming action. Even has a little bonus game in it where you can sort of get more lives by getting gems or something. It's really good game. I've heard good things about the Mega Drive version. I've never actually played that properly. I mean, I've had a quick go on it, but I can't remember. It was years ago. I can't remember how it. I can't remember what it's like. So I might give that a go in my own time at some point, just for a laugh. So yeah, this is one instance in which I really do not like the Master System version. I know normally I say, "Oh, I love the Master System version" and everything, but you know, like Prince of Persia and Robocop vs the Terminator and things like that. But this is just a game I just do not like the Master System version very much, really. I mean, it's one of those latter-day Master System games just released because they were releasing an Aladdin game on every console, and they wanted to promote the movie so much because it was a big movie back in 1994. Everyone went to see it, except me. I only saw it for the first time in 2004. It's quite good though. But yeah, it's just one of those games they release on every console and just release the Master System game really quickly and cheaply just to make a quick buck, as the Americans say. So yeah, it's just not really impressive. I mean, compare this with like the Golvelius, Wonder Boy 3, all my old favourites. It just doesn't compare really. It's just a disappointment, especially considering how much better the Game Boy version is. And it's not even in, and that's black and white. And this is colour and it's Master System. It should. You know, it's much better. Anyway, so that was Aladdin. Thank you for watching. My next video series, it'll probably be done in one video though. Again, will be Forgotten Worlds on the Sega Master System. There is a Mega Drive version of it, but naturally, of course, I prefer the Master System version. I don't know, it just seems to be a more rounded game on the Master System, although I do admit the enemies are far too similar to each other on the Master System version. At least they're sort of different on the Mega Drive version. Anyway, so that will be my next game I play. If you notice, I'm actually going through my list on the About section of my YouTube channel. There's an About tab. If you press it, it shows what's coming soon. I'm actually going through that. So there's also Zool on there, Ease, The Vanished Omens, Vigilante, Renegade. So yeah, I'm just going through that. I don't know what video or games I'm going to do after I do all that. Probably more Master System ones. Anyway, so thank you for watching, and goodbye.